Very good afternoon, viewers. You're watching Republic TV and I'm Rakshita Mishra with you on Live and Breaking. Now, this is news coming in from Karnataka, where 18 BJP MLAs suspended for 6 months from the Karnataka Assembly. Remember, there was a massive ruckus in the Karnataka Assembly today over the Honeytrap issue, over the Honeytrap row. And now what we are getting to know is that in the Karnataka Assembly, from the Karnataka Assembly, at least 18 BJP MLAs have been suspended for 6 months. Remember, today there was high drama unfolding in Karnataka Assembly. Ruckus was witnessed in the Assembly over the alleged Honeytrap scandal. There were papers torn, CDs were waved in the Assembly. As you can see, that we'll just play those visuals out. And then you see how everybody huddled in there. You can see Karnataka Chief Minister Siddaramaiah right in the center. To his side, you can see DK Shivakumar and the other leaders also. That is the latest update we're getting in right now. Papers were torn today and CDs were also hurled. They're waved. There are allegations that at least 48 members, there are many allegations that have been coming in, viewers. Abhishek joins us on the phone line for more. Abhishek, tell us about what really happened in the Karnataka Assembly today, the details of it very quickly, and this action against the BJP MLAs.
Well, speaking to the Honeytrap case, the BJP MLAs and JDS MLAs wanted to stage a protest in front of the CM by showing a blank CD and what is their government up to get whatever they in fact needed. With respect to this, when the BJP and JDS MLAs also threw bits of papers on Speaker's chair, they also managed to climb the Speaker's chair and show that they are protesting against the government and the CM's note. They also demanded that a CBI inquiry be conducted instead of a local inquiry. And this is when 18 MLAs from the BJP managed to throw papers, and this is why the Speaker of Karnataka Assembly, UT Khader, has decided to suspend them and he has asked them to walk out of the Assembly right away, since when they are not ready to do that, the marshals have walked in to take these MLAs out of the Assembly. They have been suspended for the next 6 months. They have been marked at the Speaker's note saying that they were unruly and their misbehavior and misconduct is the only reason as to why they are being suspended as of now. Back to you.
Right. You know, there was massive chaos that unfolded, but there are demands also raised by the BJP that is in opposition in Karnataka. Tell us more about what the BJP is saying. What is it demanding?
The BJP and the JDS combined are demanding that the Honeytrap case should be inquired by CBI because they have no trust on the local agencies, because the government and the ministers in the state government might influence the investigation process. However, Home Minister G. Parmeshwara says that he will obviously lead an investigation by a special investigation team or any other agency from the Karnataka state itself. Also, the BJP and JDS MLAs are demanding for a judicial inquiry, if not the CBI inquiry. So as far as the issue is concerned, we'll have to wait and watch what Home Minister G. Parmeshwara will have to say about this incident. Also, now the latest update is these MLAs have been put out of the Assembly because of their unruly behavior, and the Parmeshwara and CM Siddaramaiah as of now has no updates with respect to the CBI inquiry. They are very much wanting to conduct a local inquiry rather than the CBI inquiry.
Right, viewers, this is the big update we're getting in right now from Karnataka Assembly. At least some BJP MLAs have been suspended. And there you see those graphics coming in. This is the Honeytrap bomb that is exploding. Pen drives of 48 MLAs are present. That's what a Karnataka Minister, K.N. Rajanna, is claiming, and says it includes those from the opposition too. It's a big claim he made. It was a sensational claim he made, and says that the national party leaders are also victims to this Honeytrap. And he says that there is a recording of it, and that is being widely circulated. Now, this, of course, created a big uproar in the Assembly, and we saw how the BJP MLAs also went in, to the well of the House, and also they tore the papers right in front of the Speaker. So, honey-trapping attempt was made. That's what Satish Jarkioli, that Karnataka minister, says. Honey-trap attempts were made. The attempts did not succeed. That's what Jarkioli is saying, that there were attempts. All right, we are seeing BJP MLAs, they're literally being carried out by the marshals. You can see BJP MLAs, they are being dragged out of the Assembly. And let's see what they say. These are the BJP MLAs who have been suspended for the next 6 months, viewers. And that's how dramatic it is getting in Karnataka Assembly. High drama unfolding in the Karnataka Assembly, viewers, as many BJP MLAs, 18 BJP MLAs have been suspended for 6 months from the Karnataka Assembly. The Honeytrap bomb has exploded in Karnataka. And we have Abhishek that continues. Abhishek, there's high drama unfolding. We see that they are being dragged out. The MLAs are being dragged out of the Assembly.
Yes, only the Speaker has very clearly stated these 18 MLAs of the BJP party has to walk out of the Assembly right away because of the misconduct in the Assembly. So, well, also, he has demanded that these people, the MLAs, the MLAs of BJP also apologize to the entire Assembly because of their unruly behavior. However, these MLAs and the BJP leaders who are the other colleagues of the Assembly did not want this to happen, and they demanded that the UT Khader's decision, the Speaker's decision, be revised. Also, UT Khader, on the other hand, told if he wasn't a Speaker, he would have probably obliged with the decision of the Assembly. However, since the Speaker's chair, since he's sitting at the Speaker's chair, and there has been a misconduct with respect to whatever respect and the conduct which had to be maintained towards the Speaker, that hasn't been followed, and this is the reason as to why they were supposed to walk out. Since when it's because of these 18 MLAs of BJP who didn't want to walk out. Now the marshals have barged into the Assembly and they are trying to take out these 18 MLAs out of the Assembly hall.
Well, that's high drama unfolding indeed there. But has there any probe being ordered by the government of Karnataka, Abhishek, into the matter?
Well, the government has clearly mentioned that they would conduct a high-level probe irrespective of whomsoever is involved in this nexus. The CM has assured that
Honeytrap matter. So that's why we have to suspend the 18 honorable MLAs. See, what is this going on? See, our constitution Speaker is doing like this. See, 6 months is see, we are doing in the house. See, we are protested. That's why. See, we are not do anything.
Is there giving any reason, specific reason for?
Not reason anything. Just you have to give just you have to come and sit in the chair. You have to announce the 18 MLAs will be suspended.
There you have reactions coming in from the BJP MLAs who have been suspended, and in fact they are being literally carried out by these marshals. You can see the security forces. In fact, they are raising banners also, as you can see, and they are all being literally thrown out of the Assembly. That's what's happening there. You see those they're talking about they're alleging loot by the siddaramaiah government. Listen to what they're saying.
And question 18 people are suspended. What is the reason the Speaker giving?
See, the Speaker is usually giving his usual reasons that we have not behaved properly. That is not the reason. They just want to pass the next bill without any fight. So they are suspending, so many officers have suspended. The reason being they are going to come up with a Muslim reservation bill now.
Sir, you showing some banner.
Yeah.
What is the matter?
This is the 60% loot what the government has done in the state of Karnataka. This is about that. This is about the halal budget what they have presented in the
What is the next step about this?
So we'll see what we have to do. The party will think about it and we'll take an action on that.
Thank you. ಮಾನ್ಯ ಸಚಿವರು ಹೇಳಿದಂತ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಸೈಡ್ ಆಯ್ತಣ್ಣ ನೀವು ಬನ್ನಿ ಅಂತ ಬರಂಗಿಲ್ಲ ನಾವು ಓದ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ನೀವು ಹೋಗಿಲ್ಲ ನಾವು ಪಾಪ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಣ್ ಈ ಕಡೆ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡಿ
ಮಾಡ್ತಿರೋದು ಒಬ್ರು ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿ ಸಚಿವರು ಅವ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಅನುಗ್ರಹ ಪ್ರಕರಣ ಈ ದೇಶದಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗಬಾರ್ದು ಅಂತ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಇವತ್ತು ಅನ್ಯಾಯ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಧಿಕ್ಕಾರ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು.
ಸ್ಪೀಕರ್ ಅವರು ನಾವು ಯಾವತ್ತೇ ಒನ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಸ್ಪೀಕರ್ ಒನ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಮಾತನ್ನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ವಿ. ಇವತ್ತು ಅದೇ ತೀರ್ಮಾನವನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಾವು ಒಬ್ಬ ಸಚಿವರು ಹನಿಟ್ರಾಪ್ಗೆ ಒಳಗಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ.
And as we speak, viewers, here live visuals coming in from the Karnataka Assembly. The row over the honey trap issue is only exploding. The Karnataka honey trap bomb is exploding, and how you can see in the Assembly 18 of the BJP MLAs being carried outside the Assembly by the marshals, and they have been suspended for the next 6 months. And they are carrying placards in protest. Abhishek is joining us live now from Bengaluru, where the action is happening. Well, Abhishek, this is of course blowing up, and we see that there are allegations and counter allegations. We do wonder what Siddaramaiah has to say, because it's their own ministers who are also making big claims.
The ministers and a couple of MLA from the party inquiry should be conducted by a team that does not respect the party, does not respect the
Well, Abhishek, I request you to please fix that audio. We can't hear you properly. There seems to be a problem with the network over there. But viewers, we are getting to you those visuals coming in as high drama unfolding as we speak in the Karnataka Assembly over the honey trap row. And 18 of the BJP MLAs have been suspended. And you can see what's happening. The marshals carrying out these MLAs outside. National netas have been trapped. That's what the Karnataka Cabinet Minister Rajanna is saying. And they say that even BJP, the opposition members are also included. Siddaramaiah defends his government, saying that there's chaos being created and vows impartial probe. Remember, this ruckus happened while Siddaramaiah was speaking in the House, and the ruckus continued. We saw disruptions happening. CDs were also being waved by several members, and the papers were torn. And now the BJP is demanding the resignation of Karnataka Chief Minister Siddaramaiah, and of course a probe. They want a CBI probe into the matter. That's what we are getting to know right now as we speak. The Karnataka honey trap scandal is exploding now. BJP MLAs have been carried out by the marshals as we speak. Everyone in protest, carrying placards, raising slogans. And BJP leaders held up the CDs as symbolic evidence of blackmailing and coercion. And many of, see, Jarkioli says that there were multiple attempts of honey trapping, but nobody fell into that trap. That's what Jarkioli is saying. There's a dramatic protest that happened, disruption that happened in Assembly. BJP leaders held up the CDs, which they implied contained that incriminating material. A move meant to heighten the scandal's visibility, of course, and raising the issue and demanding action. Siddaramaiah, of course, assured the Assembly that the government will not shield anyone involved in the scandal. Anyone found guilty must be punished. And he also went on to say that if Rajanna were to file a formal complaint, a high-level investigation will be initiated. Is already assured by Home Minister G. Parmeshwara. Now, the BJP insists that there are at least 40 to 45 MLAs who are involved in this scandal, and it necessitates strict action. And that's why we saw the massive protests that were being witnessed. And as we speak, this honey trap issue is only exploding. Showdown happening, showdown in the Assembly, inside the Assembly and outside the Assembly as well. As we speak, there was uproar over multiple issues, in fact, and now we see the suspended MLAs, 18 of them, all being carried out by the marshals from the Karnataka Assembly. And as we speak, these are the individuals coming in, all the MLAs demanding strictest of action. And this is a big claim that was in fact made by the Karnataka Minister Rajanna himself. While Siddaramaiah shows probe, the BJP demands that there be a central agency. Abhishek is back with us. Abhishek, well, as we speak, that the high drama continues, and 18 of these MLAs are being marshalled out. In fact, they're carried out by the marshals.
Yes, we've given you the latest updates. We've started seeing the MLAs being thrown out by the marshals of the Assembly. the local MLAs are actually addressing the national and the state medias as to why this happened, and they are in fact explaining what their point of view was. At this we see SR Vishwanath, the MLA from Yelahanka constituency, addressing the media. He is demanding that a probe be conducted by CBI instead of the local investigation agencies. The BJP and JDS demands the probe has to be conducted by CBI because the government will obviously hamper the investigation, and it will obviously shield its own people who are behind this Honeytrap racket. They also have demanded that the government should obviously give out the names of people who are behind this racket. But at this hour, due to the restriction of them being suspended, the marshals of the assembly have carried MLAs one by one like small kids. They have carried and they have put them outwards. They have put them outside. And these MLAs from BJP and the 18 MLAs from BJP have been suspended for the period of 6 months. They aren't allowed to get into the assembly for the next 6 months. However, the decision of Speaker is being questioned by the BJP MLAs. All they did was the BJP and the JDS members, in fact, demanded a probe because for the safety of other members of the assembly. It was not only by the BJP MLA, it was also by the Congress, it was also by the JDS, it was also by the BJP, unanimously, not with respect to any party. They demanded justice because it is related to the decency, the decorum of one's family as they belong to an assembly and they represent an assembly. But at this junction, UT Khader, the Speaker of Karnataka Legislative Assembly, has very strongly stated that these MLAs have been found unruly. They have spoiled the decorum of the assembly. They were ordered not to do so. They were requested
next to the Swan and all this. They did everything possible, violated everything possible things in that assembly. So they have been expelled from this.
So you find it a justified step?
This is just 100% justified.
Thank you, sir. Sit back.
Yep.
Speaker has taken a historical decision by suspending 18 MLAs for a duration of 6 months. So I appreciate and justify this statement. I stand with the Speaker decision because he done a justice to the Constitution of India. So if anyone and books on Speaker chair, I am not speaking about UT Khader, sir. It's the chair. The MLA should respect the chair. Those said they disrespected the Speaker chair, so Speaker has done a great job. So I stand with the Speaker.
But this has become a kind of trend across all the country.
No, every time they used to suspend for a few days. Now it has happened for 6 months now. So it's a great decision by the Speaker.
Do you see that this will send message to the other assemblies also?
So it sends a strong message to the entire country. Yes, Speaker is supreme in the assembly. No one else. Thank you.
Yes, now the assembly hall of the 18 MLAs are out of the assembly hall addressing the national and the local media, stating what happened at the assembly and why they wanted to go against the Speaker's will. The BJP and JDS MLAs very clearly, in fact, they
It is inevitable for the Speaker because he has to protect the dignity, decorum of the chair. He personally has not taken a decision. It is inevitable. I think respectable members of the assembly should have, we including me, we have to know the limitation and we have to respect this chair and also the constitution and the rules and procedure of the assembly. But unfortunately, it is beyond the limit. That's why it is inevitable that the chairman has taken such a decision. It is not, we are not happy with this one. The way the BJP MLAs has argued in the assembly, it is not fair. They have got liberty to speak anything within the limitation of the place where they have to stand. It should not go above the chair. That is the problem. I think it is inevitable. We have taken a decision.
All right, that's the big breaking news we have right now. Karnataka Assembly witnessing high drama as 18 BJP MLAs after the ruckus in the Assembly over the Honeytrap issue are carried out, are dragged out, are evicted by the marshals, and protests continue. They continue to raise slogans and demand a probe, demand action. You know, what happened in the Assembly, we can actually play out those shots as well, as the dramatic shots came in from the Karnataka Assembly today, where the CDs were being waved and we saw how papers were being torn. And now we see they are sloganeering despite being dragged out, and they're also raising placards against the siddaramaiah